Hi boys and girls, I just want to show you something I came up with today. Those things on eBay, the tip cleaners, wire sponge tip cleaners, you pay £4 stuff in China. Check that out. Copper scouring pad in a Wayne sweetie tin. Scouring pad cost me 99p. Sweetie tin, nothing. Anyways, I'm kind of on between projects at the minute, so I started working on stripping this. And this is a impact processor card, and people are scared of these. And usually, if you've got one of these instead, a lot of people recommend that you just go out and buy a new card. Why? It's not exactly a hard thing to fix. It really isn't a hard thing to fix. There's two key things to remember. One, you can't just do a quick fix to them. The battery there usually leaks all the way around this area, so you have to strip it down. But it just takes patience and time. I've been working on this one, and if you do it properly, I mean, if you've got... Sorry, I'm rambling a wee bit here, I'm just a wee bit out of sorts. It's late at night. If you get one of these and you flux the hell out of it, and take your time and make sure you use desoldering braid, decent desoldering braid, not the eBay stuff. Make sure every joint is desoldered, nice and neat like that, and eventually, here it comes. Sometimes you get a wee bit of cleaning up to do after, maybe, but as you can see, that came out relatively trouble free. Now, another thing a lot of people get is they will repair all this, and they'll replace the sockets and they'll replace the power chips, and whereas some people who have got the means will actually make themselves new power chips. I've seen that in a couple of cards before. And then it doesn't work at all. Now if the camera will focus here. Lift up a bit. Come on camera, bloody well focus. It gets there in the end. Hold on. Come on. Right. You see that thing there that looks like a capacitor but it says F1 under it? It ain't a capacitor. It's a fuse. That there is a ceramic fuse. And more often than not, if you've got battery damage and you're shorting things out, the fuse will blow. And then it doesn't matter if you do repair the whole card, it doesn't work anyway. So you've got to check that fuse. And the fuse in this one's good, so to get back on track. Now that I've got this socket off, I've retained the chip. It's actually really important to retain the chip, because it's going to go into a new socket. What I'm going to do now is this socket here, which is for the power chip, which is missing off this card, but it doesn't matter because I have one. We're going to desolder that and inspect underneath there. This ain't a complicated part to desolder. All I do, see if I can do this on camera, is I'm going to snip it there, snip it there, then I'm going to turn it around. Snip it there, snip it there, snip it there, snip it there. Okay, basically make the part smaller. And I'll pick out what I can along those pliers. A lot of this is quite loose already from the corrosion. And I'll pick out what I can along those pliers. And then I'll easily be able to remove the rest of the pins, which I'll show you in a minute. And there we go. This camera is a pain in the arse for focusing, but never mind. Come on. It'll do it. There we are. There we go. Nicely desoldered. Hold them up to the light. And you can see we've got lots of nice little holes there. And that's probably one of the best tips I can give you when you're desoldering. Once you've desoldered all the pads, hold it up to the light. Hold it up to the light and double check that you can see light through all the holes. And anyways, next step for this is to sand it all down. I can actually see what's wrong with this card here. This track's gone. See, if I hadn't removed that socket there, I wouldn't have been able to see that that track was gone. But apart from that, there's not a fantastic amount wrong with it. I've taken this capacitor off here as well. I'm going to take this capacitor off here as well. I'm going to sand the whole area down so as you can see copper on both sides, because you can see this is pretty shoddy here. And then I'll be getting online, ordering up the parts to replace the parts that have been taken off. All except for the chip that's in that socket there. I'll just put that original chip in a new socket. Because the 10 MHz version, and usually the versions I can get on eBay the like are 8. So this is probably one of many to be continued projects in the next few weeks. It's going into something that's hidden away for the minute. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's not my machine. But this will help quite a snazzy machine to live again. Alright, I'm going to get on with sanding this. I'll probably just do that off camera. I don't think you want to see a guy sanding a bit of board down to see copper. I think that'll be as exciting as watching paint dry. Still, got another video coming up later on the night, or maybe tomorrow anyway. I'm going to do some more work to that dock who I've got. So, well, bye for now. Yeah, why not? I'll just video the end of it after all. You like seeing paint dry? Oh, you're seeing copper exposed. Ooh, copper exposed. It's exposed. But you can see why you have to expose it. Because you have to see exactly how far the corrosion's gone, how deep it's gone. See, I do actually have a small, tiny break there in that path. I wonder if I can focus in that far. Probably not. The light's a bit iffy here. Come on, almost. Yeah, there we go. You see, I do have a small track break there that was under that socket, probably stopping it from working. And I have quite considerable corrosion up the top. Well, luckily, all's good under here. And this will actually be quite a straightforward fix. If I can get a pointer. I do apologise for my fingers getting in the way of shots sometimes. I'm not used to using phones as cameras. I'm used to using my big high def S4900. But, come on. Come on. Come on, focus in. Come on. It's almost there. There. Right. You can just see it. There's a tiny break there. don't know if putting some light on this will help the situation any. Right, we're trying now. There, that'd be the worst. Well, anyway, you can see there's a small break right there. I'll just patch that with a bit of solder, and it's just put a new capacitor here, new battery on, new socket, replace the 10 MHz chip, put the PAL in I've got, install it in the machine that it's going to, and that'll be another one done. Bye bye.